Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for watching this video. We're here playing FortressCraft Evolved, Season 1, Episode 9. Now, I got a bit caught up in the game last episode and ended up with an awful lot of stuff getting edited and bits being cut out and trying to trim it down to around about 30 minutes. So what I need to do at the start here is just go over, just do a quick recap of what we've got and what I've done. As you can see, I've now got 5 of the Mark II turrets set up. I've got a wall set up. It doesn't really help a lot. The wasps come in by air anyway, so it's not going to assist against them a great deal. It does keep the slimes out. But I have been warned that I really shouldn't build a wall too high, simply because if it gets too high, then I will actually start finding the Minox or whatever they're called, the winged aliens coming along and starting building a cave here. So we don't want that. We don't want to have my base replaced by resin. So yeah, I've got the basic defences set up. I finished off building all the Mark II batteries and built a Mark II Borg cube. I discovered that my central power hub was suffering with zero power effectively, and it turned out to be because I'd put too many of the karmas, the threat karmas, on there. So I've taken most of those off. There are still 4 on there, but it seems to be coping fine with that at the moment, and I've moved the others onto the Borg cube, where I can more easily keep an eye on things and just check that what the power levels are simply by looking at the levels in the batteries. As you can see, when I hover over it, the threat level, I've actually got a grand total of 11 of the karmas, because I've also put 4 downstairs onto the smelter array, because I seem to have more power than I really need on that. So I've got a total of 11, which reduces the threat by 550, and the rating is currently 0. I have researched these one-shot pings to ping a specific ore, and I did also have somewhere, at least I thought I had, a titanium bar. There we go, a titanium bar. I've got one. And so what I can do with this is go to my self-crafting menu. I want to make some signs as well while I think about it. Let's crafting. Make 4 signs. But I can make with... Oh, I need an ore, not a bar. Because if I can find some titanium ore, and apparently the slimes down in the coal caverns can drop titanium ore, I can merge it with the blank ore ping to make a titanium ore ping, and then that's a one-shot use which will just highlight titanium ore. So that'll be handy. So I need to go and try and kill some slimes downstairs. However, I need a lot of resources. I really want to set up a second smelter line for copper and tin, and I'm going to need a lot of conveyor belts for that. The other things I want to actually check up on, still need to make this induction charger. That's maybe for this episode. But I want to make the Falcor stuff, Now I'm not sure if I can make fortified PCBs yet. I may need the titanium for that. In fact, I rather suspect that I do need the titanium for that. So again, that may be for a future episode. And I also want to create the mass storage and just experiment with that, and take a look at that and how that's going to work. I also want to make a lift. Now, manual control of the lift, that sounds good, so we'll craft one of those. Lift with underside piston, we'll craft one of those. The cargo lift, I'm not sure about. I'm going to have to look into that. Yeah, I need to look at what these do and how they work, and what I need to do for those. And the coal enricher, also something that I want to make. I want 2 of those, in fact. And so what I will do, I'm going to kill some more slimes until I've got another pristine phosphorescent gland, and I'm going to need 2 macerators for that. So we'll make the macerators. Of course they require all these, so let's go. We need 2 lightweight machine housings. 1, 2. We need 2 servo motors. And we need 30 of the iron cogs. Iron gears, that's it. 30 of those, so 6. 6 of those. Now that should now enable me to make 2 macerators. There we go. So first off, let's go on a little slime hunt and see if I can find myself another pristine gland. I'm also going to collect rocks as and when I see them. Because it'll give me a little bit of ore to refine as well. Now that's another coal deposit, so we'll just have a quick look at that, see how big this coal deposit is, because it's not that far from 3 million. Wow, that's another nice coal deposit. Need to remember that one. I am also going to head over to that cave that we visited before, because it looks like a diamond crystal has appeared in there. And another new cavern that I've not seen before. We'll maybe come back and explore that if I can figure out if I can remember where it is. But looking at this, there's another nest up here. No, I've already done that nest by the looks of it, because there's no more organic rock in there. another coal seam. That's 84,000. Oh, that's okay. So there's yeah, there's nearly 1 million there. And there's another crash chip. Excellent. Some more research parts. So yeah, I think that there are all sorts of things. Whoops. That I want to be doing, and I just need to. Oh, that's not bad either. Oh, come on, see if I can work out how to do this. Come on. Oh, come on. Don't be annoying. Tell you what, let's just dig my way out. There we go. Yeah, there's an assortment of things that I want to do, but I'm going to try and keep some semblance of order and time. We may not get very much done other than exploring. I really don't know, but hopefully you will find the exploration interesting in and of itself. More 6 million copper. Now that's another one that may well be worth mining, but again, it's a bit of a case of, well, can I remember where it is? And it is a fair distance from home, but that's the sort of thing where I suspect using the logistics Falcors will come in handy, but I need stuff before I can do that. So that may well be a little bit further off in the future. And, yep, there we are, 1 diamond. But no more organic rock, sadly. I don't know whether the organic rock respawns once you've harvested it. I will just take a quick run over here and grab these large rocks. Ah, good. Finally spotted another slime. Still no pristine gland though. Nice tin deposit there. Let's see how big that is. 16 million tin. Wow, and that extends quite a way over there as well. Okay. Now I'm going to have to be careful here because I think this is the same one that I got to before, where I got intercepted by the worm. Okay, get as much organic rock as we possibly can, because this is turning into a big nest. As I say, I don't have much knowledge of the ins and outs of the alien life cycle or anything, but it does concern me a bit when we've got all this organic rock, and I'm hoping that I don't get attacked by by one of those worms again. But certainly getting plenty of the organic rock here anyway. Now I think that's all yeah, that's all soft resin. I'm really not sure what I'm supposed to do about that. But I will actually mine a little bit more of this. Because now that I've done the research, I think we need to set up something to make use of that. I don't want to be there. As you can see, my health decreased rather sharply there. Oh, I really should stop doing that to myself. Boy, that's did me no favours. Okay, have I got any? Thank you. And oh, there's one there as well. Let's have a look. There we go. There's another couple of those sorted out. Another couple of diamonds. Oh, and look at all these lovely slimes all of a sudden. No, it's all ruined phosphorescence. Come on, give me a pristine. Another diamond up there, which I may as well go and collect while I'm here. I don't know how many slimes I'm going to have to kill before I can manage to get a... another pristine gland. I hope it's not too many. Alright. I want to try and build this up a bit. So we're on that level. There we go. Bit more of the cave roofed off there. And we'll just make sure that that bit is actually sealed. In fact, that'll do nicely. So, I'm not really seeing much more in the way of slimes at the moment. There's another one. What I may just do is head down into the caves and see if I can kill one down at the bottom anyway, down at the bottom of the caves, which may possibly give me what I need. So we are fully charged. I want to take out current stocks. In fact, I'm going to take out the iron bars as well, and yeah, we'll take the lithium as well. Because yeah, one more run down to the bottom, see if I can get hold of some titanium ore as well, and then it's time to start building some more infrastructure. And get this secondary tin and copper lines going so that the production is going a bit faster. I want to see how the signs look when I put them up, so let's put a sign there. And what can I do with it? Ah, edit sign. Badger, badger, badger. Don't know how visible that is from a distance. So we will also pop on a torch above it. Fair enough. Oh, no, there's one. Just pop. Yeah, there's nothing exceptional down there. See, that way leads down, but I can't afford to go down below 200 for longer than a few seconds. What did I just pick up then? Nothing important by the looks of it. Yeah, I can't afford to go down below 200 for longer than a few seconds, simply because it will drain my battery in very, very short order. That's a slime. One titanium ore, and that's exactly what I needed. Okay. So what I can then do is go to my crafting menu, go to here, titanium ore ping, craft one of those. Then we find it on my bar, which it hasn't gone on there automatically, so we'll pop that there. Select the number for it or highlight it, and then as though I'm going to place it, it's a left mouse button, I believe. There we go. And that didn't show me any titanium down here at all, which is not very friendly. But I got another titanium ore there anyway, so yeah, there's doesn't appear to be very much of anything in this particular bit of the cavern that I can really scan or do anything with. This is all deep stone and so on. I'm not seeing anything new. Does the cave actually go down any further? Oh, that's that mimic thing I was talking about the other episode. Just caught it as it went back into its block form. There we go. I'm not going to attack that. That would not be good for my health, and I can't scan it. We'll there isn't anywhere else to go other than down here, so I may just have to make a very quick run and see where this actually leads to, if anywhere. And no, there's oh, this could hurt. I've got away with it. I think that's actually taken me up to where I was before. There you go, that's one of the mimics. Mimic bots. That's definitely where I was before, so let's come along here. here. And we'll take a look on this side. Don't do that. Oh! Scaring me half to death there. I really need something to scan. What did that just tell me? Oh, scan but not... Oh, hang on. There we go. Now, let's do the ping. Let's make another ping up. Titanium ore ping, craft one of those, and it's in place. Let's have a look. There we go. Now that's actually higher than I expected. So if it's up there, let's see if we can figure out how to get up to it. Always take the opportunity to grab the organic rock. Now that was interesting because that... I missed that one, but anyway. That of course is hard resin, not titanium. I'm debating whether to waste another ping, whether to make another ping and no, I'll tell you what we will do is I discovered, or I was told about another feature yesterday as well, and I'm going to call this a video here because we've already been half an hour. But before I do, if you get your build tool and you know you want to copy something, so let's say for example that's rock that I'm looking at. If I want to build in rock and I don't know where on my toolbar the rock is, but I know I've got some, if I press the middle mouse button it acts as a paint dropper or texture dropper, and so what it will then do is automatically pick the same block so that I can then build in the same colour. It's a very useful, well, handy little feature. So okay, I'm going to hunt down this titanium and if necessary make another ping and use it to locate exactly where the titanium is, and it may possibly be that it's actually inside this hardened resin, I don't know. But as I say, I'll do that off camera and then we will resume in episode 9. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. See you later, guys. Hello guys, just as a quick afterword, I got back from the caverns with a couple of scans to do. One was a plant, one was a rock, and it was the chilled cavern stone. Once I'd processed that scan, it has now brought up the cold research option, and that's what's needed to give me the suit heater to enable me to go down there safely. So I'm now going to go and set off the go in the cold research, and then we'll catch up at the next episode. Thanks guys, bye bye.